What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and it's the release of the Honor Magic V6 globally. In this video, I'm going to tell you the price point, I'm going to tell you when you can have it in your grubby little hands, and I'm going to remind you of the specifications with a little added bonus from Honor that I wasn't entirely expecting, but I'm very grateful for. Let's go! So yes, viewers of the channel, we're back to phones. I talked about watches for a day or two. I have now set up the AD Watch channel. Yes, Average Dad Watches is now live, and the first video will premiere at 7 o'clock tonight. So if you're a fan of luxury watches, smart watches, the watch world in general, please smash subscribe over there and let's take that one to the moon. Now, in terms of phone content, we keep rolling, baby. Honor have released the global version of the Honor Magic V6 over in Asia. And very few surprises. We know the specifications. For those that have been living under a rock, I reviewed the Honor Magic V6 months ago. My dear friend and collaborator on the Anakin Dad Channel, Anakin, has done many videos on the V6 and how fantastic it is in terms of durability, speakers, cameras. There's so much going on with the Honor Magic V6 that because it was a Chinese version only, kinda got slept on when the Oppo Find N6 was released both globally and in China. And that's always been Honor's biggest fecking issue. Their release schedule makes no sense. We had a global version. I had a global version in my hands for a week at MWC back in February. So why the hell have we had to wait nearly 4 months for a global version to be released? I do think Honor have shot themselves in the foot because the sales, not all of them, some of the sales that went to the Oppo Find N6 could have gone to the Honor Magic V6. But we will see. I still expect the V6 to sell very well. Both through Honor UK, who will always have great deals to grab, money off for pre-orders, and then obviously through the Average Dad Tech Store for those regions like the US that don't get Honors released globally. And of course I can confirm again this year it's not coming globally to the US market through Honor, but you can import it through my store or many others. Now, specs wise, IP68 and 69 water and dust resistance. Now that's almost unheard of for a large format foldable phone. And Honor have doubled and tripled down since then, because at MWC they were showing you how it can hold up a phone box. They can show you how you can drown it and use it for half an hour underwater with no issues whatsoever. Well, since that time they've pulled a plane with that hinge. Yeah, I'm not making it up. I've genuinely, legitimately tied a plane round the hinge and pulled it. Why? I don't know, because I'll never have that use case scenario, but I'm all for it. This is a durable little bastard, that is for sure. Now, in terms of chipset, it was one of the first, if not the first, large format foldable phone to get the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. It's also the first foldable to get, in my opinion, Honor's most polished and sophisticated software skin, Honor Magic OS X. And as mentioned, Anakin's gone into this in more detail, but the speakers on the V6, for being such a thin 8.8 millimeters unfolded, by the way, for being such a thin device, the speakers sound bloody brilliant. Better than that of the Oppo X9 Ultra and the Vivo X300 Ultra, in my humble opinion. Now, other major upgrades over the V5 and key highlights of the V6 are the battery. It's the devil's number, it's 666 with a little fat 0 at the end. Yes, 6,660 milliamp hours on the global versions. If you go for the 1TB Chinese, it goes up to 7,150, I believe. But either way, 6,600 milliamp hour cell on a foldable phone, I'm all for it, paired with the 8 Gen 5 Elite chip. Yeah, it's absolutely a 1.5 to 2 day phone depending on your use case. And then another area that's had a incremental upgrade, but I do think that the V5's cameras were some of the best out there anyway. So the V6 cameras have had a slight sensor upgrade, but 64 megapixel 3x optical telephoto, 50 megapixel main and a 50 megapixel ultra wide. Now you are getting 4K video recording capped at 60 frames per second. However, I am hearing that with a software update, or maybe even from launch of the global, it will go up to 120 frames per second 10-bit log available as well. So in terms of foldable phones, the V6 packs every single punch you could want from a foldable phone, especially for those that have never forayed into the foldable world, who are worried about durability, worried about crease, which by the way, the V6 has implemented incredibly well. Not as well as the N6. I think the N6 is like God tier, but the V6 is S tier. For context, the Samsung Z Fold 7 is A tier. The Z Fold 6 is D tier. Now, to the biggest surprise that came from today's launch and confirmation from my suppliers in Hong Kong, the global version will come in 1TB. Sweet baby Jesus, hallelujah. So many people ask, will there be a 1TB? Why is there no 1TB global? For financial reasons, historically, manufacturers outside of Apple, Samsung and Google just don't globally release 1TB versions because sales numbers wise doesn't really make sense. The sweet spot for most people is 512 gigabytes. Well, whether it be because more people are using log video, higher resolution images, taking up more space, whatever it may be, 1TB is now becoming more of a thing. And as mentioned, the V6 will have a 1TB global version. I still believe the global version, because I know someone's going to ask, is the 6660 milliamp, 6660 milliamp hour cell, not the 7000 plus found on the 1TB Chinese version. But I will have 100% clarification of that tomorrow, which leads me into the price. Tomorrow on the Average Dad Tech Store, prices are yet to be 100% nailed down, but roughly the 0.5 terabyte global version will be £1,579. The 1 terabyte global version will be £1,799. Those are rough estimates, folks. If they're lower or higher, I apologise. I am just giving you a rough estimate. By this time tomorrow, so by 2 p.m. on the 5th of June, the store will have accurate pricing. In terms of when you can have it in hand, pre-orders will be on the store tomorrow, and shipping dates are Friday the 14th of June, I believe. I think that's right. It's not this Friday, but the following Friday. But again, we will have that confirmed by this time tomorrow on the website. Now, if you are in the UK, do not order through the Average Dad Tech Store. Don't do it. Honor will have money off, bringing their phone price down to probably the same as my price. But you'll also get a free gift. You'll also get 2 years accidental screen damage. That's not confirmed, so a little asterisk here, but that's what they done last year. Through the Average Dad Tech Store and other import stores, You'll not get accidental screen damage. You will have a 1-year warranty, but no accidental screen damage. So for UK customers, please listen, I am telling you, use Honor UK. For most other people, excluding some regions in Europe or countries in Europe where it's released, the Average Dad Tech Store has you covered. Now, at the start of the video, I did kind of mention that Honor's release schedule made no sense if they were competing with the Oppo Find N6. If you spin that round and say Honor are actually competing with the bigger hitters in Europe and the UK, like Samsung, Honor are getting out ahead of the Samsung Z Fold 8. I do believe the Honor Magic V6 will be a better foldable phone than the Samsung Z Fold 8. And the more we get wider global releases with better storage options from Honor, the better sales will do. So congratulations, Honor, you are smashing it out the park. All we need now is for other manufacturers to start releasing more storage options globally. So that's been your update of the Honor Magic V6 Global. Let me know in the comments if you are excited for it. I will be back on Sunday at 8 PM with a full review of another global foldable phone. The Shock Surprise Motorola Razr Fold. Surprisingly good for surprisingly cheap. Until next time.